Hello, pocket knife community, knife lovers, knife enthusiasts, interested viewers. Folder here. I want to do a really quick maintenance video. This is just a little thing that I personally like to do. I mean, I don't know how everybody else is going to feel about how they maintain their knives. I'm a little OCD. So, I do a few little things to keep my knives looking, looking amazing. You know what I mean? I really like them. I don't like dirty knives with fingerprints all over them, and I just, for me, I'm real big on the aesthetics of knives, how they look, because it's not just a functional tool for me; it's art for me. Um, so this particular knife is my Precision Knife Works One Attack, and I acquired this recently, and I've decided to make this my fruit knife. I eat a lot of fruit, big apple and orange and pears eater, but ironically, I don't like the skin, so I don't eat the skin on apples. I like peeling the skin off, and I like cutting the apples up and the pears up, and so when I'm out working, I eat, I'm a big health food eater. I don't really eat junk food. So, yeah, this is what I've dedicated this knife for. My previous knife I used just for this purpose was, hold on a second, let me go grab it really quick, guys. Yeah, the previous knife in my collection that was dedicated to that duty was the shredder. The Civivi Shredder was my previous fruit knife. I used to carry this thing all the time, and from eating fruit out in the field, I would cut my fruit up with it. But, I love the One Attack so much, and they're both excellent for their jobs. I mean, they both have really prolific blades, and they're both hollow, so they're excellent for the task, even though you have a clip point and a One Attack. I mean a Warncliffe. Different, styles of blades, but they still do the same job. I mean, they still effortlessly, will do the job, obviously. So I peel my entire apple, and once I have the whole thing peeled like I like, I just, yeah, that's how I do it. All right. So, yeah, but anyway, when I'm in the field, and after you use your knife to, to eat fruit, fruit's food. So it's an organic material. So it can leave the knife sticky. You don't want that. So I carry this spray bottle, and in this bottle is 99% alcohol. It sprays a mist. I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to wet my mat, but I'll just spray it over here. It sprays a mist, as you can see, and then it's, then I come and I just clean it off. All right, I clean it off like that. And then, so this is the part that's a little unconventional. What I do with my knives, especially knives like this that have exposed grind lines, is, why am I taking that off? Is I use just a dab of oil. Now, this is 20 CV steel, so it is highly corrosion resistant. So you're not going to get pitting or rusting or anything on this steel. But, because of the OCD, right? And because I like my knives looking spiffy, I put a little bit of oil on it. And the oil I use is mineral oil, a food grade, any food grade mineral oil I put on the blade. Now, having said that, I'm just going to point out that one of the reasons why I do it, even though I did do that also with this knife also has a little bit of machine grind lines. Knives that don't have that, so you have my Tribeca here with the Magna Cut stone finish here, working finish for the giant mouse here. A knife like this that does not have exposed grind lines, I'm not saying that you can't add a little bit of oil to it, but it needs it less. I would say it needs it less because if you looked at this knife here under a microscope, you would actually see those grind lines. You'd actually see where the machine ground that in, and there's literally grind lines where this is a stone finish, and stone finish literally means they put the stones, the rocks, whatever in there, they tumble it. It's a tumbled finish, or it could be bead blasted, and I'm not saying it's not a porous metal, it is, but it's just less of it. It's less of it because it's a working finish. So yeah. And like I said, I mean, I don't know how much the knife community cares about. I see some people do their videos, their vlogs, and they have fingerprints all over their knives. So I guess some individuals would be looking at this video going, is he crazy? Right? That's what you do to your knives? Well, yeah, I do. So I have knives here that, are years old, and they're brand new. So at any rate, just another couple of examples of my Leon Ma, it's my Leon Ma field duty, and you're talking about a knife with grind lines that are very visible. This is S90V with hand done grind lines, and it's one of the reasons why the cost for this knife is up there. It's because of that S90 with the hand grind lines, and then I also have my Hinderer, the Millennium Stallion, and this is also a knife that this is actually a regrind. I mean, an aftermarket custom grind. So, but as you can see, there are grind lines on this, also on this hollow ground here. So any knife that I have that's that has exposed grind lines, I add, and I don't care what kind of steel it is. It could be Magna Cut, it could be LC200N, it could be the most corrosion resistant steel there is. It's not just about corrosion why I do it. I do it because it gives, it's part of the whole knife care. The way it looks is, for me, it gives the blade like that sheen. It prevents it from it prevents the steel from drying out, and it keeps your knives looking good, So, all right. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse with this one, but that's that's how I do it. That's my knife care 101 video. All right, take care.